Claudia from DRS Athletics, and we are approaching our week 3, right? We're into that week 3, week 2, week 3. So I wanted to touch on very few specific things. I got to talk to a lot of you guys last week, and so this is the video from that. And one of the things is, one question that I really wanted to touch up on is, how do I know that I'm in the right track? If you're only looking at weight, if you're only looking at the scale moving, right? If some of you guys are actually doing the scale, it's going to be hard because some of you guys maybe dropped a lot and then kind of leveled out and then went on from there and maybe dropped here and there another one. The thing is, with that, it's hard to really, how can I say this? It's hard to really track your progress with the weight. Now with the measurements is going to be different, right? Because I'm going to be able to see the difference in your measurements. But the most important is also, how are you feeling? So a few things. Sleep. How are you sleeping? Are you sleeping throughout the night? Like once you go to sleep, you sleep throughout the night? Are you having a hard time going to sleep? Do you wake up in the middle of the night hungry, or do you wake up like just ready to go? Little things like that make a big difference. If you are experiencing that, make sure you're having enough protein and fat before going to bed. Remember, the carbs and the high sugar before bed is going to be hard because you're going to go back down and then wake up, right? Alcohol consumption right before bed or too close to bed, you're not going to sleep good. You're going to think you're sleeping good, but you're not in REM sleep, so you're actually not recovering. If you're gonna drink earlier, that's gonna help, right? But some of you guys are actually going dry, so awesome. And some of you guys just picking and choosing when, so that's okay too. Remember, it's little changes that become big changes over time. Another thing is, how are you recovering between workouts? Like, are you so beat up that the next day you just can't get into the gym, right? Let's say you're getting good sleep and you're just not recovering fast. That's a tell. That's a tell that your calories maybe are too low or your carbs are too low. So please come talk to me, because I cannot guess everyone's number, but I could tell where you guys are at. So if you guys have dropped weight, bring your protein closest to that, right? Like say you were at 200 and you're now at 185. Let's just say, drop that protein grams to 185. And then the remaining percentage that you normally have for those calories, put it on carbs, if that's something that you are struggling with. If not, keep the carbs the same and put that percentage towards fat if you want to have more bacon or more cheese or things like that. That is one thing about changing. So you should be, for category 1, you should not be less than 15% on your carbs. That's way too low. You should be between 20 to 25. Some of you guys are gonna be at 30. Some of you guys on category 2, you're gonna be at 30 to 35, right? It's gonna really be depending on your needs. But those are the tells. If you are feeling a little lethargic, you're on week 3. Your body should be already getting used to this thing. So if you are already if you're still feeling lethargic, if you're still feeling not recovered, your body is asking you for more food. So make sure that you're eating nutritious food. So remember the quality and the quantity and the timing. Those are the main important things. If you're not getting quality food, you're going to feel the difference. If you're not getting enough food, and on top of that, not quality, you're really gonna feel the difference. And if you're timing it at the end of the day or just all in the morning, you're gonna feel the difference. So try to keep quality. Carbs should be rice, oatmeal, fruit, veggies. Those will be your best quality type of carbs. Your protein, lean meats, unless you have the macros and the calories to have more fatty meat, right? Like more steak or more ground beef. I just bought, I think it was an 80-20, so 20% fat, because I wasn't getting enough fat, and also my brain was like, you need more fat. I was getting enough carbs, but not enough fat. And also when you're not getting enough protein, you're gonna feel it. So start earlier. Okay, another thing is, I was with the carbs and the percentages. Yes, so just adjust your protein in terms of that if you do end up going down in weight. Now, guys, this is important. Screenshot your current macronutrients, because if you don't, it might change it up again on you, right? So you want to make sure that you know where you were at. Now, this is a whole completely different spectrum now. This is, hey, I never track, I fell off from tracking and all that stuff. Don't be so harsh on yourself. At this point, if you don't do that, just have more precise choices, more present choices, more in tune, more aware choices. So if, for example, if you go out to eat and you know that the first thing they serve you, right? Because I don't know, we're at a restaurant and with a couple others, it was like, boom, chips and salsa. Oh, I love them so much. But we decided no fried. So the chips were not gonna be productive to what our goal was. Now, the salsa would have been fine, but I'm not gonna just drink the salsa because I know that's gonna be sugar and carbs. So I'm gonna wait to see what I'm gonna use it with, right? Now I was able to eat more protein because I'm not full on chips. So technically it's a win, even though it might be hard because we're hungry and the chips and salsa, who doesn't love that? Or chips and wok, right? But it adds up, it adds up. So just pick and choose what choices you're gonna have. Like, for example, you know, you wanna go on a date and you wanna have, carbs. We'll have protein earlier on because you know maybe you're gonna have more carbs, or you're gonna have pasta, or you're gonna do whatever it is that you do. It's just time it, have better choices with that. In the morning, guys, as soon as you wake up and you have your coffee, have it with protein. So make a protein shake and then mix it like a creamer, or just have your coffee and then have your protein. That already is a fat burning machine. It already sets you up. You already have 30 to 45 grams of protein right off the bat. Excuse my emails, right? So you're already winning earlier on, and it's gonna help you not have cravings later on the day. If you start off your day with high carbs and coffee, you're going to crash and you're gonna need more, and you're gonna need more later on. So start with caffeine is fine, but add it to the protein, add protein to that. Before I forget, I had another one here. So, Coach, what do you think of supplements? Supplements as in what, right? We have to categorize that. No supplements are going to help you outweigh a bad nutrition. Eventually it's gonna catch up. Now, there's certain things, for example, the things that I do with Purium, it really helps me get my greens and my antioxidants and all my clean food in. And then I have my solid food that is a little bit more simple, rice and chicken, right? So it helps, instead of me having salad with chicken, I'm drinking that. So that's gonna help. I'm supplementing things that I am just not able to have all the time. I'm not gonna have 3 salads of greens or green juices all the time. I can have it one day, but it's not enough, right, to make a change. So then I drink that. I supplement that. And a lot of other benefits that it comes with that to detox our body and our gut. Now, if you are trying to have all these different supplements and you're not eating the food, it's gonna be tough. So start with the basics, right? Meat, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. And you're not having meat, well, I think everyone was not vegetarian here, but if you're not having meat, then there might be a source of supplementation there. Now, let's say you're having all those simple things and you want to add the protein shake. That is the best supplement to add the protein, right? It's clean, super easy, but that shouldn't be your main source of protein, right? You want to have actually solid so that you work your jaw muscles, you work your intestines, you work your actual digestive system to actually be working instead of just drinking. Now you're at a point to where maybe you want to increase some muscle strength. Maybe creatine would be good for those that are trying to gain some muscle. Creatine and caffeine goes hand in hand really, really well. Don't mix it, just creatine after or before a workout. And that would be something pretty good. Amino acids, so all those things that I sent on the PDF is those I believe in, and they're the cleanest things that I know and that I've known for a long time. And I am biased because I've researched and I've actually taken all of them. And the research means I've read upon it, I've used them, I've gotten tested through the doctor of like what it actually helps me with in terms of markers or blood responses. or how my actual body is responding. So those are legit. Those are truly legit. And I don't push supplements unless you're actually having something to supplement something better, right? To actually add quality to it. It's like when you're coming in here and you're training, right? But you're just going out and eating whatever. Now you really are not taking the most out of what you're doing in here, because this is only a few percentage of your whole day compared to what you do outside of it. So that goes hand in hand. Any other supplements for, someone told me, any other supplements for recovery between my workouts? Well, the most important thing is gonna be the timing at that time. It's gonna be your protein and your carbs right after the workout, something that you could just ingest really fast, and making sure that right after that, 2 hours later, you would eat. Don't wait too long after that, because you won't recover. Your body's gonna have cravings and you won't recover as good as the next day. Think about when you don't eat as good, you're just a little bit more sore, maybe a little more stiff, maybe a little more tired. And then when you eat a little bit better throughout, not just one day, right? It has to make a difference. It's just enough time of consistency. You will be able to see the results, like, oh, okay, what I couldn't recover last week, I can actually recover a little bit better. Maybe I'm adding a little bit more running. Maybe I'm adding a little bit more stretching. Maybe I'm sleeping better. All those things matter a lot, and all those things start to kind of come together, guys. This is on our 3rd week, your body starts to be like, I don't know if I want to do this or not. Or, you know what? This is the hard part. Remember, it takes 21 days for a habit to form. For some takes less, for some takes longer. So you have to chip away. After the fit challenge, what's gonna happen? You're just gonna go back to your normal ways? No, you've learned already. You're already no longer who you were when you first started this. So already it's a win. You already have developed a new awareness of food, of what things have or don't have, of when maybe I should be having it. So you already are doing so much better than before. Now applying here and there, right, is not going to be perfect every day. Some it will, right? It depends how disciplined or how dialed in you could be, or you are allowed to be because of lifestyle and things like that. But at the end of the day, you have already expanded into a better version of yourself. So be good to yourself, be graceful to yourself, be kind to yourself, and also be disciplined with yourself on certain things. And you guys are doing great. I love all the questions that come my way. Call me, text me. It'd be the fastest way. Don't email me is good, but text me or call me. That's more personal, right? I want to get back to you. I want to help you. Send me pictures, all that stuff. Thank you, captains. You guys are doing awesome. Keep it up, guys. I look forward to seeing you in here every single time. You guys are looking great. Some of you guys, it's like, woo! You can see the difference, even in your workouts. Flying up there, running a little bit faster, lifting better. So keep it up. Drink water. Drink your protein. Drink your carbs. Have your fats when you need to have it. Try to get some sleep, some recovery, and keep it up. Let's go!